Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new here, you might not know that fitness is a really important part of my lifestyle, and I use it to maintain my physical and my mental health. I've been exploring different options for my workout routine. Recently, if you've seen some of my vlogs, I've been taking up running because I have a really nice loop around my neighborhood that lets me do basically like a 2-mile run or a 1-mile run depending on what path I take. So I wanted to challenge myself and see if I could run 1 mile every day for 30 days. So I'm going to be running 30 total miles in the span of 1 month. Really quickly before we get into the video, I just want to throw out some disclaimers here. Obviously you saw this coming. I put a disclaimer at the beginning of every video. But I am not yet a healthcare professional. I'm only a medical student, so if you feel like something that you see in one of these videos is not something that you are going to be able to do physically or mentally, by all means, don't feel like you have to do it. If you have any questions, obviously go see your physician and ask them what the best course for you would be. So a little bit about my personal history with running. I never had one. I was a swimmer in high school, so I hate running. It was pretty much my least favorite activity until it was the only activity that I could do. So I decided to give it a try, and I actually found that I really liked it. I have been working up to this challenge. I'm already running the same amount, but I definitely think that this will be a little bit more interesting given that there's no specific rest day. I'm running a mile every single day. Yeah, if you're gonna try something like this, consider working yourself up to the full mile before you start running a mile every day. People get really excited to exercise in the spring and they go all out without any previous training, and they actually can end up fracturing bones in their feet from the pressure. So be cautious of that when you're starting a new exercise routine. You always want to gradually get into it rather than starting guns a-blazing, just going. And you just want to build up your general endurance before you try something like this. If you run outdoors, please wear sunscreen on your face at least. There's inevitably going to be some pretty stormy days where I live, so it's raining so hard that I can't go out and run. I'll just run 2 miles the next day to make up for it, so that way we have a total of 30 at the end of the month. So a really important part of this journey is going to be daily recovery, which is something that I wasn't really doing in my running 3 weeks prior to this. I didn't really do any cool downs or any stretching, so that's definitely something that I'm going to start incorporating after every run if I can. Just a couple more things. I'm doing this out of curiosity to see if I can push myself to run a mile every day, to see if I have that mental endurance, and also so that I can get out of the house and stick to my exercise routine. I'm not using this to change anything about the way I look, but I do see the benefit of using like before and after and photos in order to see if something truly did make a difference. So I'm going to include a before and after at the end of this video, but I just want you to know that as long as you're doing things to improve your own personal health, what you look like at the end doesn't matter. What does matter is what you feel like. With all those disclaimers out of the way, I think it's finally time to get into the video. Hi guys, so I'm just post run number 1. It wasn't too bad since I've been running 2 miles on some of the days of the week. 1 mile is not that bad, but I'm assuming as I go on and as my legs get more and more tired every day, I'm going to like start to feel the effects of the 1 mile. I'm gonna be pretty tired, so I think I mentioned this in the intro, but something that's really important that I want to mention is your recovery is going to be important. I think especially if you're running every day. So I'm going to head upstairs and just do a quick stretch session for my whole body while I'm still warm. And then I'm going to jump in the shower and get on with my day. So that's day number 1 done. I actually felt like this one for the first half was a lot easier than the first 2. That's a promising note. I also did not play badminton last night, so that might be a part of why, because while I'm doing this running thing, I'm still doing my activities with my family and stuff. So yeah, feeling good. I think I'm gonna start implementing a like upper body workout. I think I'm just gonna do 2 days a week. I got 10-pound weights at Walmart like a week ago, and so I'm gonna use those and hopefully maintain a little bit of my strength and maybe build a little bit of strength. So today is day 5. We played badminton for like an hour and a half last night, so I was really sore this morning. So I had a little bit of a late start, but the run went well. It's finally warm enough outside that I can wear shorts, so that's a plus. Yeah, I will update you at the end of the week how I'm feeling. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. I'm on day 7 of my run, so I'm still pretty out of breath because I just got back. This morning, I don't know if I slept on my back weird, but I woke up with like a weird pain that was kind of like shooting all the way up my side. So I got a late start to my run. Once I rested, I felt a lot better, so I was able to do the run. And yeah, I mean, I feel pretty much the same. Can't remember if I mentioned this before, but I can pretty much run the first half mile without feeling fatigued at all. And then the second half mile is a little bit more rough, but that's getting better as I go. So I also think I got blood on my leggings. I have no idea how. I must have like scratched my leg while they were on and just gotten blood on them somehow, either pulling them on or taking them off. So that's kind of annoying. Hopefully that comes out in the wash. Okay, week 1 is officially done. Whew. Hi guys, so it is Friday, which means it's day 13. My feet are starting to hurt a little bit. I have some issues with plantar fasciitis that I've had in the past, and normally when I wear my good running shoes, it's not an issue. So we'll see if that keeps being a problem. I also wore my compression socks today, just to like try and minimize the amount that my legs hurt, but my legs hurt pretty bad today, so. Hi guys, oh my god, I'm out of breath. So it is day 14. It's super cold out today, like 35 degrees. I actually had to wear my ski leggings to go running. It worked out pretty well. Just wanted to throw an update in here that at this point I feel like my endurance is okay. I can actually perform the run, but my legs are starting to get so sore. So I've been stretching out as much as possible, but I think just having a daily run with no rest in between is tough because it causes muscle breakdown, but you have no time for muscle recovery. So it's not too bad yet, so we'll see how it gets for the next 2 weeks. I want to chat really quickly about skincare when you're running or you're exercising a lot in general, and obviously it wouldn't be a video for me if I didn't talk about skincare. So I know a lot of people struggle with getting like acne either on their face or their back whenever they start up a rigorous exercise routine where they're going to be sweating a lot. And one of the most important things you can do is as soon as you're done sweating and as soon as you're done with your workout, take off those sweaty clothes. Don't like go and then make breakfast in them or go about the rest of your day, because that's just gonna lock in all the oils and just make you feel gross, and it's also gonna promote acne formation. So I would recommend either showering immediately, or if you don't want to take a shower, that's fine. I never did when I was at school and I had to go straight from the Planet Fitness to classes. I would just bring a change of clothes and completely change. Another thing that you can do is use benzoyl peroxide. I would be careful with this because it can be a little strong and a little drying. So if you have dry or sensitive skin, maybe talk to your doctor first before you start this. But if you have an oily skin type or you have a lot of inflammatory acne, I would recommend a benzoyl peroxide wash or cream in the shower. So if that's something you struggle with, like I do, then that's my recommendation. Okay guys, really quickly, it is day 16. I just finished my run. Today is the first day that I actually felt like stopping because my legs hurt so badly. It's like my lower legs and my right foot, because my right foot gets pretty bad plantar fasciitis in the mornings. We managed it, we're fine, so I'll update you guys later. Alright everyone, so it is my last day of running 1 mile every day for 30 days. I am ready to go on my runs, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get it over with, and then I will recap with you later today. Okay guys, so rather than do like a whole sit down thing where I have to look nice, I figured I would just voice over my little transformation things and talk about things that I liked from this challenge and things that I didn't like. So I was actually really surprised because I was pretty sure that I was not going to be able to complete this. I'm not a runner, never have been. I'm pretty poor on land, I'm way better in the water. So the fact that I actually had the endurance to do this was pretty amazing. And I know at the beginning of this video I was talking a lot about leg pain and like foot pain. The leg pain pretty much is gone by the end of the 3rd week. I do occasionally still have some pain in my foot because of plantar fasciitis, and I also had a little bit of pain in my knee that kind of went away. I think something that's really important when you're doing this for 30 days straight is that you limit yourself to a low distance because you're not getting any rest days. So if you're planning on doing this but doing longer distances, I would recommend putting in some rest days for sure. In terms of my results, I mean, you can see the visual stuff on the screen, and it's not great because like the lighting is a little bit different, the angles are a little different, but I think you can really tell I lost a little bit of fat around like my waistline, especially on my back and like my belly a little bit. That's not hugely surprising to me because like I was always a swimmer, so I was always really lean on my back, and that tends to be where I lose my weight first. But I've definitely also noticed that my legs have leaned out. I have a hamstring now. I never had one of those before. I'll insert the pictures at the end. I think that's pretty funny. And like I said in the beginning of this video, how I look doesn't really matter, especially as a student. It's not a big priority to me, and I think I look fine. But how I feel is what the important thing is, and I talked about it a little bit in the beginning, but I just want to reassure you that this was more about whether or not I could actually do the running for 30 days and not to see how it would change me in any way, because that's not my priority. Basically, I feel a lot stronger. I feel like I have so much more endurance than I did before, and just getting out and doing something every day is really nice, and it's a nice way to get out of the house and get moving. So if you guys want to do this challenge, I would highly recommend it. Unfortunately, I don't track my weight, so I can't share that with you, but I do have measurements from somewhere around the 2-week mark of this challenge. So I'll take measurements tomorrow morning on day 31, and I will pop them up on the screen as a comparison just so you guys can see that. But I think that's everything I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this journey. I'm sorry it was kind of boring and a little bit repetitive, but I thought it was cool. It was something that I really wanted to personally challenge myself to do, especially while juggling med school, because I wanted to prove to myself that I could run and I could balance it with an academic schedule. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. I would love to have you come with me on this journey through medical school and my life, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.